All right, English 9, second of two videos here related to Unit 6, Session 4. As said previously, keep in mind this is the final unit of the final session of Unit 6, wrapping up the definition essay writing genre. Please make sure that you've watched the other video about Unit 6, Session 4 before this one. This should be the second video that you've watched about this session. So we already covered the welcome page and the rubric. We also talked about learning from your previous project. Let's get into the remaining items here. Things to avoid, draft 2, feedback and editing, MLA formatting, works cited, turnitin.com, where your essay will be submitted in addition to Schoology, and then the final draft. So let's roll through these slides. First of all, things to avoid, please read these. Make sure that you are labeling correctly. If you were to say here, the total quality management is when, well, that's not correct. Total quality management is a thing. It's a noun. So please don't define it as is when or a computer virus is where. Please make sure that you are avoiding that. Avoid circular definitions. A computer virus is a virus. Okay. Well, clearly it's a virus. Say more than that. And avoid using something that's too narrow. Reggae music is sung on Jamaica. Okay, go beyond that. You need to say more. You're contributing to the overall idea of this word. So it needs to be more than just a real simple definition. Those are a few things to keep in mind. All right, draft 2. You will be submitting by the end of the day on Friday, March 1st. Please make sure that you've got some paragraphs in there. You've got MLA formatting. You've got your thesis statement. You've got your evidence from sources. Hopefully this draft 2 is something that is really grown. Then you feel like you're almost done with the essay. You can get some quick feedback from the teacher before doing your final draft due on the following Tuesday. Take a look at these files as you do it. Here's an example of MLA formatting. Here's an example of works cited entries. Here again is the rubric for the assignment. Okay, next page. A few other reminders about feedback. Take the suggestions and input from teacher and from the peer editing. Number 3 here, see if you can go through and if you're using a passive voice like is or are, see if you can add an active verb in there instead of is or are. Add a nice powerful verb that actually says something. That doesn't mean your whole paper cannot use the words is or are anytime, but go through and see if you can replace those with some more powerful verbs. Okay, next page, guys. Quick review. MLA formatting and works cited. There's a lot of stuff on this page. A number of videos about MLA formatting, how to use quotes, works cited. There's a number of slides attached here. Pick and choose which of these apply to you. Maybe look at your previous paper when you go back to turnitin.com and see, okay, did you have MLA formatting down or not? Couple of possible resources. easybib.com. That's one way that you might be able to begin a works cited. Try that and then compare it to the examples that I've given you here. Here's another piece, this MLA paper template. Let's check that out real quick. If I was writing a paper, I would download this file and then I would just start typing my essay right on it. It's got the proper header. It shows where the title goes. It shows where your last name goes for numbering. It shows where you want to actually start typing. I've got an example of a block quotation there. And I even pasted, for fun, just the MLA examples as well. So obviously, you would delete those before submitting your paper, but having this template can be very helpful to make sure that you use MLA formatting. Also, of course, we've got an example of a whole paper in MLA format. Check this out. This has the spacing. It has stuff about the titles. It has notes on a variety of quotes and how to use headers. If you scroll down to page 12, it's got an example of a works cited. It shows the spacing and a number of works cited entries. Notice that these are alphabetized. First line is all the way to the left. Subsequent lines are indented, one tab. Okay, please check those things out and make sure that your paper is up to snuff in that area. Remember, there's a conventions grade on the rubric. Okay, next page, turnitin.com. Hopefully you're familiar with this. We've already done papers using turnitin.com, but if for some reason you are not in our class in turnitin.com or you don't have your account yet, here are the details. Everything you need is here. Here's the class ID. Here's the password. You will create your own account. Then you will, here's a video about creating your account. You will then enroll in our class, and you will then submit your paper. That's required. You've got to turn in your final paper to turnitin.com, and then you also need to submit it in the Schoology Dropbox right here. So that's what we're going for. Again, my recommendation is shoot for a 5-paragraph essay with this definition essay, and check out that slide about how you might structure your 5-paragraph essay. All right, guys, thanks for your hard work. Let me know how I can help you.